everyone, I'm Stuti and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 amazing, easy and simple DIY pot painting techniques. I have a lot of pots, like 100 of pots lying at my home because my mom just loves gardening and also she has a gardening channel. And I also have a huge terrace garden and also a balcony garden, and that's why we have a lot of pots. And now I have a lot of time to paint those pots, and that's why I thought of doing this video. Before starting this video, I would like to share something about art therapy. Lately I have been dealing with a lot of anxiety, stress, and I have been feeling anxious, lazy, not productive and what not, and art therapy has really helped me combat that stress and anxiety, and I wanted to share it through this video as well because I know at this point where we are under self-isolation, there would be times when you are gonna feel anxious and stressed because of the whole fiasco happening in the world. And art therapy is a therapy by which you do something creative in the form of art, like mandala art, dot painting or wall-y painting or any sort of painting or creativity. So it really helps you calm your mind and relax your mind. It has helped me like meditation. Art therapy can combat stress, anxiety, depression by means of expression through a creative medium. In last couple of days, I tried a lot of painting like dot painting, wall-y painting, these pot painting ideas. Then I tried some DIY activities as well, and it has really helped me reduce the stress and anxiety level. And I thought, why not to share it with you guys? And if you want to know more about it, of course you can Google it or watch any other YouTube videos because I'm not that expert on it. I would urge you guys to try some or the other these kind of creative activities like DIYs, mandala art, wall-y painting or any sort of painting, dot painting. That is the easiest one, I believe. Your mind will be distracted and you are gonna feel relaxed and calm after doing those creative works, and that's what art therapy is about. And it need not be perfect all the time, it just needs your focus and attention to make it worthy. So yeah, without wasting further time, let's get started. So the first DIY that I'm gonna share is very basic and monochromatic. You know how much I love monochromatic colors, and that's why in this DIY we are only gonna deal with white and black color. I have created 4 different designs in different pots, and you can group them together and decorate your room, and it's gonna look very pretty.
As you can see, all the pots are already painted with white color, so I decided to repaint these pots. I'm using Asian Paints oil paint to paint them, and as it was a bit dry, I used a thinner to make it a bit runny and applied it all over the pots. And after that, after painting all the pots, I'm gonna let it dry for around 30 minutes. After the pots are dry, for the first pot, I am using a permanent marker to make triangular borders. You can of course use pencil to draw them, but I used marker instead. After it is done, I am gonna use black fabric or acrylic color to paint them. I wanted this pot to be very simple and minimal, and that's why I only went for a very minimal design. I wrote a quotation with the use of permanent marker. Again, you can use pencil instead of permanent marker. I have written a quotation, "You grow girl," and yeah, that's it. I will again use a very thin brush to paint over the writings, and yeah, it's done. For the next pot, I am taking an old toothbrush and black acrylic paint. I'm using a little bit of water to make it a bit runny, and then I'm gonna simply take the brush and dip into the solution, and I'm gonna spray using my fingers. I think this DIY is the easiest one among all, and it is quite self-explanatory. We only need to spray all over the pots, and it gives a very nice look to our pots. It looks like it is a ceramic pot. After everything is complete, it gives a look of ceramic pot, which I love. For the next pot, I'm using a fork and again black acrylic or fabric paint. Taking a brush to paint the back of the fork, and then before it gets dried up, we need to place it on the pots like this. We need to press the fork so that the paint sticks onto our pots, and I will simply repeat these steps in the entire pot. First horizontally, then vertically, then horizontally, and I will cover the entire pots with similar designs. And this is how it has turned out. It looks so pretty. I really love how it has turned out. I really love this DIY because it does not require any extra efforts or any painting skills as well. For the next design, I'm simply gonna take a brush and black acrylic paint, and I'm making angular brush strokes like this. I'm simply making this kind of design as you're watching in the video, and it's quite self-explanatory, I believe. And yeah, I will complete the rest of the pots with the similar design. Finally, it looks something like this. I'm also gonna paint the lower border black. So yeah, that's it. Finally, all the pots look like this together, and it gives a very nice minimal look to my pots, and I really love this idea.
These are very simple and beginner level painting ideas, I would say. Next, move on to the second painting, that is gradient painting. In this gradient painting, what we are going to do is we are going to create a gradient sort of design wherein there will be lighter shade, there will be darker shade, and the darkest shade in the last. And that's how I have created two pots, and it has turned out to be very pretty looking pots. And yeah, I really love the idea of gradient painting.
For this DIY, you are gonna need a sponge that we use in our kitchen to wash our dishes, and acrylic paints. First of all, I am going to cut out the sponge, and then I will mix some water with the red acrylic paint. Basically, I have chosen yellow, orange and red color paint, but I would suggest you guys not to use water. Instead of water, you just simply take the fabric paint and apply it onto the sponge and dab it properly so that the color sticks to your pot. After that is done, I am taking some orange color and dabbing it so that it will mix with the red color and sort of create a gradient effect. And then I will continue with the orange color paint, and after the orange color paint I will take yellow color paint and sort of mix with the orange paint so that it will give a shade kind of look. As my yellow color paint was about to finish, I also added some golden color so that it will look a bit nice as I was running out of my yellow color paint. So yeah, that is how you are supposed to do this activity, and it's quite satisfying to do. The final results is very nice. You can also double coat it. For the next pot, I chose blue, pink and cream color. First of all, I'll start off with the blue color. I will dab the entire color to the pots, and this time I have not used any water, and that's why blue color is coming out so nicely, and it also gives your pots a bit of texture that I really like. Then I will mix the pink color paint with the blue color paint to sort of create the shady and gradient effect. yeah, then I will take the cream color and again dab it onto the pots, and also I was running out of it. Somehow I managed to complete it, and that's how it looks.
The third DIY that I'm going to share is Wadli painting on pots. These are very common and unique tribal art designs, and I really like these designs because of its simplicity, and also it has a story to tell. I have used very minimal colors. I really like how it has turned out.
I have taken one pot which is in terracotta color, already in terracotta color, and also one more pot which has yellow color already painted. So I'm not gonna repaint, I'll simply just make these designs. Basically, Wadli painting is a style of tribal art mostly created by tribal people. It is one of the oldest form of Indian folk art. This form of tribal art mainly makes use of geometric shapes depicting life and belief of Wadli tribe. Wadli painting involves a lot of use of circle, triangle, square and lines, so it mostly uses a lot of geometric shapes. And here I am making a human figure. For a human figure, the most basic thing is to draw a circle for the head, draw 2 triangles for the body and 4 lines for the hands and legs. That's how simple it is. And also I'm making different figures with different purposes, like I'm making a village themed pot here, so I am making different human figures, hut, then a well, then a lady with some vegetable basket and a tree, and everything that happens in a village I'm making a sort of that. And that's how Wadli painting is. For the next pot, I'm gonna take white paint on terracotta color, and terracotta as in brown color, and yeah, I'm simply making human figures, some musical instruments in this pot, dancing human figures and something like that. So yeah, it's done. I've also created this spot which is like yellow and red. It was already painted yellow. I thought why not to do this as well. So yeah.
Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope it was useful to you, and I hope you will try some of these painting ideas. If you try some of these activities, don't forget to tag me on your stories or posts. I will be very happy to share it with my community. If you like my content, please hit the like button, and if you have any queries, please comment down below, and please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification on so that you'll never miss a video from my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye.